United States Championship. Look at this belt, how flexible it is. It's been re-screwed, got the bucket effect done to it. It's also been signed by The Miz. How awesome is that? You can't get any awesomer than the United States title signed by The Miz. Or maybe you can, but I don't know of any. So, in this episode of X-Treme Rundown, I'm going to be talking about my conversation that I had with The Miz last week at Ringside Fest 2010 in New York City. I'm also going to be talking to you guys about a contest that I'm holding now. It's pretty much going to start today, and you guys are going to enjoy it. I hope you guys have a lot of fun with it. And I'm also going to be talking about one of the reasons why we had to stop XBWF. I know a lot of you guys love the series and stuff like that, so I'm going to be talking to you guys why. One of the reasons I'm actually going to be showing you physically one of the reasons that we had to stop this series. So, first off, the conversation that I had with The Miz at Ringside Fest. First of all, we had a good two-minute conversation pretty much about about the United States title and about his Money in the Bank briefcase. First of all, he's a very, very friendly guy in person. He's not like what you see on TV. So he's really awesome, just like he says he is. So just want to say that first. So first of all, the United States title. I walk up to him with my United States title on my shoulder, and he's like, "You're trying to rub that in my face that I do not have the United States title anymore." And I'm like, "Yeah, because it's right here." And he started laughing and stuff like that, so it was pretty cool. But the lengthy part of the conversation came about his Money in the Bank briefcase, where I said, "Wow, this thing has been through the war." Because the paint was all falling off, there were all dents in it. You don't really see that on TV, but I actually held the briefcase. It was actually pretty heavy for, it's all steel, but it was pretty cool. It's actually heavier than this belt. So, let's see. Basically, I said, "Wow, this thing has been through the war," and then he started naming all the people that he did the Skull Crushing finale to, and then he's hit the Money in the Bank briefcase over the head or two, So he started naming all those people, and then, the conversation just went on from there. It was actually really funny. It was really cool. He's a really nice guy, like I said, and I definitely hope you guys will go meet The Miz, because he's awesome, and he also, had to mark my belt with his sticking out the tongue, because he didn't do that to anybody else. He just did that to mine. But I found that funny and uniquely awesome, because he also liked the jacket that I had on, so that was pretty cool. The next thing I wanted to touch on in this video, this episode rather, of X-Treme Rundown, was the contest that I'm holding. Since I figured pretty much I have to edit these episodes anyway, because of the fact that in the beginning that I have to trim them, from me pressing record, coming to sit down, and then we, start talking. So I figured I have to edit these episodes anyway, so why not get an intro for these episodes of X-Treme Rundown? So what you guys have to do is basically submit your video as a video response to this video only, and all the details are in the description down below, but I'm going to mention them right now. You basically have to make an intro for X-Treme Rundown. You can use any video that I have, main channel, Stingray Vlogs, or Darkengate09. You can use any video that you want. Just put it in an intro of 15 to 20 seconds, no more, no less. Actually, it could be less, but it can't be more than 20 seconds, because I don't want the intro to drag on pretty much. So that's the only requirement, 15 to 20 second intro for X-Treme Rundown, and the most creative and the most entertaining pretty much will win. However, it could be funny, it could be epic, it could be depressingly sad, something like that. It doesn't really matter, it's going to be awesome. Because I figured, since I relaunched the show, it needs an intro, and I figured why not what better can it be, by having a fan-made intro. Actually, it'd sound weird if I just said radiator intro, but that's what I call, for those who don't know, I call all my fans radiators, because I believe you guys are much more than fans. You guys are radiators, and we are like an organization, or we are like a group of just awesome wrestling fans, and fans who love to make videos. So that's what the radiators are all about. However, you guys have to create the intro. I'm probably going to have it over a month long. I may also decide to throw in an XBWF shirt as for one of the winners. But that could be one of the prizes, as well as. But this is definitely the definite prize. It's set in stone already. The shirt is not. I'm unsure of the shirt yet. However, the prize is definitely going to be a spot on my other channels, Box and Darkwing 809. It's also going to be, I'm going to use your intro for every single episode of X-Treme Rundown until, I think it's time for a new one, which is definitely going to be like over 2 months or more. So, after that time period, it'd be time for somebody else, which I'll probably keep hosting contests for, you guys to create intros for X-Treme Rundown. So you can just continuously submit intros to me if you want to. I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah, like 15 to 20 second intro for X-Treme Rundown. The contest is going to end, most likely the first episode of X-Treme Rundown in December, so that's going to be over a month that you're going to have to make your intro. Like I said, the prize is going to be spot on my other channels box. I'm going to use your intro for every episode of X-Treme Rundown until I think that it's time for a new one. And your channel link is also going to be in the description. It's going to say like intro made by, and your link's going to be there. And I will, help you out in your venture on YouTube. So, next thing I want to touch on is, why did we have to quit XBWF? A lot of you guys liked XBWF, the series and stuff like that. But one thing that people never understood about XBWF was that it was more of a story than it was wrestling. It was actually like 70% wrestling and 30% wrestling. So, like, WWE is much more wrestling than it is storyline. The storyline is just there to back up the wrestling and make it entertainment. But XBWF was more of a story than it was wrestling. And I just have to say that because nobody actually Actually, some of you guys did understand that, but new viewers who came to watch the series later on, as we went into like maybe episode 15 and stuff like that, they didn't really see that, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to stop and move on and make all these videos that I'm making on Stingray 809 right now, and Stingray Vlogs, of course. But yeah, that we had a lot of fun with the series, though. It was really awesome. That's what got me into making. Actually, no, it didn't get me into making videos. It's actual real time when I started editing and making, weekly videos. So since the first episode of XBWF, I made a video every single week, and I've been going for over almost a year and a half right now, making videos. And I've never missed 1 week. I can tell you that. I've never missed 1 week with that. But I want to show you another reason, physically right now, why we had to stop the XBWF series. So let me take this camera, and we will go to here. Alright. So here we have the XBWF stage right here, which is actually the ring. It's a trampoline. You can see all the leaves on there. You can see the ropes are kind of a little bit falling apart, deteriorating. And an acorn just fell over there. But I had to clean this every single week. I had to sweep this. I had to do all this stuff. And actually I had to maintain the ring too, which is also falling apart. And let me tell you that right now, it was not pleasant at all. As you can see, I made this ring all by myself out of the trampoline, and I think I did a really good job on it. I mean, it held up for maybe almost 2 years now, and I've actually had it made before we actually started the XBWF series. And here you can see the backstage is right there. You can just see all this leaves and stuff. I had to rake this every single week, and it was rather annoying, and it took forever. Then we had to, get everybody together, which is ridiculous. I did everything. I did all the editing. I put them all together. I uploaded. I have to rake this. I had to, all that stuff that became annoying. And look at this backstage. I also had to set up the music right here. We had that stereo right here with the loud music. We also put speakers out here. Don't get me wrong, I love doing this. I love doing the XBWF series, but it was just insane after a while. And that's one of the reasons why we had to stop the series, is because of that reason, that I just didn't feel like cleaning all this every single week, especially when it gets cold out like now. It's rather ridiculous, just to come out here, clean this, then film outside of the ring. That's what got me as well, to just move on pretty much. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of X-Treme Rundown, and I hope you guys understand my reasoning now for quitting XBWF, because I've been getting a lot of comments, a lot of questions. Will there be an XBWF Season 2? So there most likely will not, but maybe periodically come the spring or whatever, maybe we'll put up a match or two. Because definitely, I don't want to get involved with the storyline and all that stuff again, because, you know, I have my main channel running right now, and it's definitely, you know, I love having interaction from everybody on every single channel, but on Stingray 809, it's definitely getting more of the hits than it is for the XBWF, so, you know, we'll put up a match, you know, maybe periodically come the spring, or maybe even over the winter. I can't even speak right now. It's cold out here. My lips are like blah, 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 all the time. So maybe we'll put up matches. You know, not the whole storyline anymore. But I definitely think like matches would be awesome. You know, we can introduce the characters and stuff like that all over again. But you can also see all the characters in my main channel videos on Stingray 809. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of X-Treme Rundown. Don't forget, if you guys want to participate in the contest, you just have to post a video response to this video with a 15 to 20 second intro for this show. And it's just going to be awesome, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun with it. You know, you don't have to, like, you know, force yourself to do it. I just hope you guys enjoy it, have fun with it. Like I said, it's probably going to go over until December. The first episode in December of X-Treme Rundown, which is actually probably a month from this episode. So maybe in 4 episodes it'll be, I'll be revealing the winner. So I hope you guys will participate. You know, I want to make this very interactive with you guys, and I want to, you know, just enjoy the interaction that I can have with you guys, you know, because you guys really like this wrestling stuff, and so do I. I love it, and I'm glad to do all this stuff, so even though I maintain 3 channels pretty much, I just love to do it. So don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, Darkly809. Check out my other 2 channels. The link's down in the description to those 2, and it's also in the corners of this video, so you guys can check those channels out too if you haven't known that I had those other channels. So I do, and you guys can check them out. And until next time, guys, see you guys later. Enjoy the contest.